Hello friends, welcome to another episode of the Urban Homesteading channel. If today is the first time visiting with us, we want to extend to you a very warm welcome and invite you to watch any of our over 560 videos that we have arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we are confident you're going to find something both interesting and entertaining to watch. If you've been here before, welcome back. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. In today's first look, we're going to look into the KOBALT 24V Max brushless toolkit that we found for a very good price recently in our local Lowe's store. And as you know, we are fans of KOBALT. We have a lawnmower and we have a big ratchet gun. And we also have our very trusty...
Got a lot of KOBALT stuff behind you as well.
Yeah, but those are not power tools.
Yeah, but it's still part of the brand.
So this is one of the brands we have used in the past and we like, and well, Peter was in need of a good kit and found that in a very, as we said, very good price. In essence, getting one of the two tools for free, because it comes with the two tools, a battery charger, a single battery, and some accessories in a bag, right? So stick around and we're going to give you our first impressions of this beautiful tool. So here we'll start our unboxing, and what this is a KOBALT kit. It's a brushless 24 Max.
24 volt.
24 Max is what it's called.
Yeah, but it has a V for volt. Right?
And we found it in a pretty good price. I don't remember how much it was now.
It was $150 with tax. It was $160 in our area.
Ooh, it has a case.
Comes with a case. Yeah. And all the instructions.
Which we're going to faithfully read, right?
Of course. Comes with a battery.
Okay.
Oh, this is the extender handle. There it is.
Beautiful. What is that?
Some extra.
Oh, that is for the belt clip.
Yeah, the screws, the belt clip. Another belt clip. Because that's what I do. Carry them around on my belt.
And this is the dual tool kit with battery.
So it's the driver and the...
Which in essence means you get one of the tools for free, right?
At this price, yes.
Which is a pretty good deal. So here everything that came into the kit, and let's see, we have the new battery here. Let's see if it is charged, and it is typically half charged. Most tools these days will sit with half charged battery, right?
Do that again, please. Okay.
Now this has only cosmetic difference with our existing batteries. As you can see, it's essentially the same, right?
Yeah.
And they're interchangeable. As we said, we have an impact driver gun, which we bought to do automotive work primarily, when we start moving away from pneumatic tools. And it is the big daddy of those two, right? Very cool. So,
But this is our first look at these two.
right. The reverse is slower. Wow, I didn't know that was an option. Oh, there
Have a
is.
speed.
Yeah. So we have a speed indicator here, 1, 2, 3. And I don't know what applies. We might actually have to read the manual on this one.
Hold on. Let's make this thing focus.
You might be too close.
There we go.
It's pretty good, I think. So
Obviously, as you could tell by the camera, it's got a nice little light.
Sorry, what you were saying?
I'm just telling them some features we're seeing. So it's got a light for when you're working to help you see what you're looking at. It was kind of obscuring our view in the camera, but for your work, I'm sure it's very helpful.
Yeah, and it stays on even when the trigger is not depressed, which helps you if you want to locate something, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use the other battery just for comparison in your... And the light came immediately on. That's very bright, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And this also has 2 gears, 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And as expected, always it has a clutch, a selectable clutch with 22 positions plus a drill position. Mm-hmm. So I guess that will make it 23, right? Wow, that's some serious power there, right?
Yeah.
And as you can see, these are in the typical KOBALT lively, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the Big Daddy here. I forgot that this was brushless. Did you remember that was brushless?
Yes.
And I thought it was different, but it is 24, but it has a big battery.
Yeah, the extended run for lots of work.
And see, we haven't used that for over a year, and
it still has a 3 out of 4 bars on
those batteries go well. You know, this is very well made, as you expect from KOBALT. The chuck is all metal, which is nice, and of course it is keyless. I don't think anyone makes key chucks anymore. Yeah. And here is our charger, as you can see, a very nice charger. Now, first impressions. I really like the size of this. This is very, very compact, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Yes.
Okay. For example, if we look at the rigid, you're going to see it substantially larger.
Really?
Yeah. In length it is. Not substantially, but longer.
I was like, it's not substantially, no.
Okay, not substantially, but longer. I think
they're comparable in size, is what I would say.
They're about the same.
Weight.
Let's see the quick release. Let's put the rigid behind. It's not the star of the show today.
Right.
Okay. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
The battery release, I mean, it is, KOBALT makes tools that we really like, so that doesn't come as a surprise to me.
And since these are going to be mine, I would say it's a little bit heavy, like for long-term use. Maybe it's something that I would adjust to.
I wouldn't call it heavy. I mean,
it feels a little bit heavy, but then I don't know.
This is actually heavier.
I picked this one up and it feels comparable, so I guess it's.
This is actually heavier, so lift that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why it is heavier, but
Well, that one is longer.
But you want heavy? Here you go.
Yeah, I know. I picked this one up. I've used it. I have removed the tires from the vehicles.
And
Don't
you
you
can
remember the fork in my tire?
Yep.
How do you think I took it off?
And you can see these are very similar, identical, I would say, in design, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have the same color scheme. They have everything is the same. The quality, as we expected, I am, as always, very impressed with KOBALT quality. The build is very nice. I do like the KOBALT blue, I must admit, right? It's a nice color. And so far, this, which we have for 2 or 3 years, it must have been one of the first brushless motors.
It was.
I didn't remember it was brushless, to be honest. And it has survived a move and stayed in storage in very wet North Carolina, and it looks impeccable. I mean, I see nothing wrong with it, right? Overall, would I change anything? I don't think so. The light points to where you need to be. You know, you see where my...
Yeah.
And it stays on, so you can just touch the trigger, turn the light on, so you can see. And it stays a few, like there, you see?
Yeah.
And then it stays a few seconds on, so you can work. It does point exactly where the gun goes, so that's a good...
The gun?
Yeah, the drill gun. Now, this is also the same, but the position of the light is coming from underneath. Mm-hmm. And it also stows on. It have the standard forward and reverse lights. I guess if there is one criticism on Cobalt, that this is black and it's very hard to see the direction of the arrow if you carefully looking at it, but very quickly you get used to it, right? For example, you know that on the left side it is the reverse and on the right is the forward, so it is not a big deal. But if you were to nitpick, that would be one really nitpicky.
Right.
It is hard to see. It's identical on this gun too, and it is consistent, so the left is reverse and the right is forward. And just for giggles, I want to see if that's the same here. Yep. So if you have Cobalt tools,
they're consistent.
they're consistent. Now Elpida is upgrading. These are Elpida's first Cobalt tools, right?
Yes.
And you're upgrading from Black & Decker, I think?
Well, I used to have a Black & Decker a long time ago, but then the one that I currently have is actually a Skill brand, but it's corded.
Right.
And it's the chuck on it's kind of going out. So I had been looking for something to upgrade to, and this came up for a really good price. We've been looking at them for a while, so I thought this is a good deal.
And I think you will be happy with the one there. I love our Cobalt. Our chainsaw has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Our lawnmower has been excellent.
Yeah, I was really confident buying it because we've had so much positive experience with the Cobalt brand. And we're not sponsored by them, we just have used quite a number of their tools. We wouldn't like them.
We wouldn't mind being sponsored if you listen Cobalt, you know, we will be fine with that.
Yeah, we do really like the brand. We like the solid feel of the tools. We like their performance. I really haven't had a problem with anything that we've bought that's been Cobalt.
No, and I have to say, I said it before, I do like the look of them. I mean, just there is a very modern, very clean, sharp. Can we use the word sharp?
Well,
sharp looking.
And from my perspective, I like the blue and black because it doesn't look like an obnoxious construction tool like a lot of brands do, which is really just an aesthetic preference for me. But
and this is really
about them.
I don't know if my big one came with one and I lost it, but I don't see it because this is really substantial, right? And it can go in either. Both of them have the little indentations, and it simply provides for a more grip. I'm not sure that it is needed for this. This is almost too large for this, right? I would say, but it is not bad to have anyway. Right. And it comes with 2 belt clips if you're so inclined. I don't think Elpida will be so inclined.
Probably not. But it does come with one for each, and a really nice bag,
which is identical to our other bag, I think. Maybe it is the same bag, actually. I think it's the same bag.
I think this one's just a little bit bigger, maybe.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's a large impact wrench that we've got there. Impact driver.
Is that a large impact driver, or you're glad to see me?
It's the impact driver.
Oh, you're not glad to see me? I think it's the same. Look how big this is.
It could be.
This is a big bag, and it's a nice bag, right?
Yeah, it's a nice substantial bag. It'll hold up well with both of the tools and everything in it.
So
that'll be nice. What
do we think? You can see there is torquiness. Again, I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting it. So you see it is a torquey tool. I'm not really sure. You will have to read the directions. I've never had one with these.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is.
Figure out what that is.
One seems to be more torquey, actually. 2. Yeah, one seems to be more torquey, but again, we don't want to say anything because we haven't read it.
Right. This is just we got them out of the box and we're showing them showing you what they look like.
But overall, I would say these are very sharp looking.
Yeah, I like them.
And I do like. I mean, I expected that, but I do like that our old batteries work. So if
yeah, that's nice. That is one detractor for a lot of brands when they make new tools. They don't make their batteries compatible with old tools, and so then you end up with 1,800 batteries laying around somewhere.
Which I think is why we've stuck with Rigid, Cobalt, and Ryobi. All of them keep the same batteries.
Right.
Which is very nice. And the newest in the stable, which is the Heart, we don't know. We only have one tool, so hopefully it will be the same. Thumbs up for me for both. I really like them a lot. Yeah. And I like this driver. This is really compact compared to other drivers we had. I don't even know.
That one.
I mean, yeah, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
So this is really compact. I really, really like this.
Ooh.
Now, mind you, this is nice, but it is...
It's huge.
Yeah.
Bulky.
Huge bulky, not bulky, huge.
Right. Huge and bulky.
All right, thumbs up for me for both.
Yep.
The charger seems to be pretty straightforward. Again, very well made, good KOBALT quality, with indicator lights to let you know if
Right.
that it is charging.
What it's charging, how it's charging.
Right, and also it has the... I took the battery off and it doesn't want to stay. So okay, it shows you a bad battery, a full battery, a charging battery, and a depleted battery. You know, so
Okay.
very, very, very nice. Thumbs up for both. Elpida?
Yep. Thumbs up for me. Okay.
So if you like to buy KOBALT, we do recommend them. Again, we're not sponsored by KOBALT. We do recommend them. Virtually all their tools in the line use the same batteries. As you saw, this is a much older tool. We have it at least 3 years. And the batteries from this tool flawlessly worked on this. No issue at all. So this is a plus in my book.
Yeah.
And really, I cannot find anything I
Try
don't like.
that battery. It is a slightly different battery. We tried one of your other batteries, but we didn't try that one.
It's the same, it's just bigger. So it will make it look a little funny, but it will fit, I'm sure. When you see that is the same color scheme.
Okay, yeah.
Now this, I want you to feel it.
It's a little air conditioner coming out.
Yeah. And I don't know, this might be a little too big for this. What do you think?
Well, I think in terms of it's adding some weight to begin with.
Yeah.
To an already substantial tool, but it's got extended use on that one, so it's a bigger battery. So if you're needing to do a whole lot of stuff, then I could see where that battery would be beneficial.
Absolutely, yeah. But as you can see, it works
Yeah.
flawlessly, no problems at all.
Okay.
All right, I wouldn't change anything. I am glad Elpida purchased them. Elpida, are you glad you purchased them?
So far, yeah.
So, we hope you enjoyed this short first look. Well, it does come with a torsion bit, and the torsion bit is really rated for impact, right? And the easiest way to recognize them is that thinner area in the middle. I don't know if it's visible. We haven't taken it out of the little bag yet, but it does come with at least one bit. You definitely need a good set of bits.
Yeah.
We would say that no matter if you buy, even if you buy less expensive tools, the accessories you need to spend a little money on, because we have found through experience that inexpensive accessories make even a good tool a bad tool, right?
Right.
Where really good accessories can take a medium tool and make it really high grade.
Right. Right.
So, but it does come with one to get you started. It is a Phillips. We have kind of moved towards Torx screws as of late, but we still have Phillips around.
Right.
All right, friends, this is the show for today. We hope you did enjoy it, and as always, this is a first look, our first impression, but in about 6 months we're going to do another episode telling us our review, how we found the tools in use. So look around if you're interested in this tool. In about 6 months we're going to talk about that. If you did enjoy this episode, would like you to give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Also to share this video, like it, and if you have not yet subscribed, do subscribe. Put your masks on, wash your hands, and visit us again in a couple of days for another build. From Dr. Wizard, Elpida, and the Urban Homesteading channel, farewell, friends.